Beautiful English. Tense practice for speaking English. What is the passive voice? Your chance to master English.
Hi everybody. Many English learners and my YouTube followers have already watched my previous videos about Grammar Tenses Speaking Training Kit. It has many speaking training exercises to help English learners to start speaking English fluently and correctly in both active and passive voice. However, not all the English learners have clear imagination about passive voice, and in this video, we will get familiar with it. In this slide, we see that a sentence in the present simple tense passive voice has a subject, auxiliary verb to be, verb 3, a preposition, and an object. On the left, we can see a sentence structure in colors. On the right, we can see time markers. We see that the present simple tense is used when we speak about events that happen every day, regularly, usually, seldom, often, sometimes, always. Underneath, we have two examples. The active voice, he builds houses. The passive voice, houses are built by him. Though this grammar diagram looks beautiful and easy to understand, it doesn't give a clear imagination about what the passive voice is and what is the difference between the active and the passive voice. Now, let's have a look at this slide. We see a giant rat, and this giant rat eats a little cat. We can see a sentence structure above the sentence, and we can also see that it is a subject, a rat, that does something to an object, a cat. A giant rat eats a little cat. In this slide, we see a little cat, and this little cat is eaten by a giant rat. This sentence is in the passive voice. We also see that an object became a subject, and a subject became an object. Now, a subject, the cat, is passive, and it is subjected to the actions of an object, or rat. So, please look at these two sentences and try to see and understand the difference between the active and the passive voice. In the passive voice, a subject is passive. It means that somebody or something does something with it. In the present simple tense active voice, we use the verb 1, while in the passive voice, we use the auxiliary verb to be and the main verb in the third form. Verb 3, there is also a preposition by or with that stays between a main verb and an object. We use by when an object is a living thing, and we use with when an object is a non-living thing. Why should we use a passive voice if the result of the action is the same? Either a rat eats a cat or a cat is eaten by a rat. The result is a dead cat. Of course, we can make sentences only in the active voice. However, in many cases they will sound weird. We don't say, "My mother bore me in 2005. We say, "I was born in 2005. We don't say, "A poet wrote a poem." We say, "A poem was written by a poet." We don't say, "Columbus discovered America." We say, "America was discovered by Columbus." The passive voice is frequently used in English, especially in a written language. The rule is as follows. If we want to draw attention to a doer, we use the passive voice. If we want to put the focus on the action, we should use the active voice. The passive voice is used when we don't know the actor. First tools were made in the Stone Age. When we aren't interested in an actor, a new factory will be built in our city. When we are talking about general truth, rules are made to be followed. When we want to emphasize a person or a thing which is subjected to an action, Australia was discovered in 1770 by James Cook. When we write or present a scientific work, salt was dissolved in water. Here are some more examples of sentences in the passive voice. The shop is closed at 7 o'clock. Children are taken to school by bus. I am often bitten by mosquitoes. My homework is done by me every day. Many things are made in China. The letter is written with a pen. I hope this lesson was useful for you, and now you understand the difference between the active and passive voice. However, even if you know all the grammar rules and all the English words, you will not be able to speak fluently and correctly without speaking practice. That is why subscribe to my channel, like or dislike this video, and stay tuned. If you want to get deep understanding of English basics and to start speaking fluently and correctly, click the link below, visit our website, and choose a course you need. We have courses for all levels. Our courses are unique, beautiful, easy, students-friendly, and very effective. Don't miss your chance to master English. In the next video, I will share some very important secrets of successful learning that many English teachers either don't know or just don't want to share with their students. Bye for now. See you at my next lesson.
Your chance to master English.